Good morning, all. And it is a wonderful morning this morning. It's so fantastic, I think I might even get another level. So just logging on here. Just in the middle of finish the setup here. To do just a couple of things. Get him up and running. Do a little bit of this. A little bit of that. A little bit of the other. Have a look at my stream manager. And there we go. Right, what's my... Oh, my latency is quite nice this morning. Hip hip hooray. Right, the first things first, I will run an escalation dungeon in the hope that I will get a forgotten wisdom? Yeah, forgotten wisdom. Escalation, which will contain an XP well. Oh, excuse me. That's the goal. I'll only run the one. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it happens, hip hip hooray. So I've got my walking build on. Oh, I need to open these. And there's grab some rubies. I use my walking build in the nightmare dungeons. So as I manage to get everything picked up, or as much as possible, anyway. I find that if I run my teleport build, then you're bopping around the screen like a crazy thing, that you actually miss a lot of stuff. Barrier has been dispelled. Okay, good. I mean to say, I miss a lot of these tests as it is, and if I was bopping around like a crazy thing on my teleport, I'd be even worse. So, yesterday in the UK was football day. My team, Carlisle, we had a win on the road, which is, yeah. So the 4 games that we played so far this season, we've won 2 on the road, drawn 2 at home. If we'd actually managed to get our homes a win as well, that would have been 4 out of 4. But you know, this is football, so nothing's ever guaranteed, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you, which side of the fence you're sitting on. But yeah, it's a decent start. Just feel as though we could have actually won one of our home games, and that would have been us sitting pretty at the start of the season. But it's not the start of the season that really matters too much, it's the end. And the end goal is promotion. Oh, we need to go through here. What do I need to do in here? Travel to the Tomb of the Nameless Saints. I shall indeed endeavour to do the same. Don't worry about all these cries for help, it's a trap. And there's the boss. So let's just finish this off. Only a few here. Should have taken... I was kind of thinking it might be. Oh well. We'll get it done. I remember a couple of seasons ago when I was running a druids. This particular monster type I think I got about 30 waves finished. Which is quite incredible. Never done anywhere close to that any time since. Is. Take a bit of that to start with. Nice and simple. No big fuss. Opticite mines. Okay. Always a good thing. The more Opticite I have, the better. I will be switching across builds once I reach 300. That's my goal, is to reach 300 with this character, then switch across to a druid. Quite fancy playing in puddles. And obviously, with a new character, you've got to get your gear, then masterwork it. And we all know masterworking is a right raw pain in the ass. And you'll need lots. Oh, there's a. Oh. And I'll need lots and lots and lots. We're talking like 500k minimum, I would say. Opticite. To master triple masterwork most stuff. And that's just a sort of bare minimum, I would say. If you're unlucky with your masterworking, then it can easily be, if you think each item to be 100k, but like the tethers. Now shall I do additional ambushes? Let's do a little swiftness. Yeah, so if you think about 100k, if you're unlucky, and how many items you've got, you could easily be talking over 1 million Opticite That's real unlucky. I think when I looked at these numbers last season, I haven't really looked at it this season, but the 50k Obdusite should be able to get you to where you need to be, triple masterwork. But even that, if you think about how many things you need to triple masterwork, then that's a significant number. Oh, okay. Tend not to think about these too much because they're big numbers. Right, so let's onwards and upwards. Right, what's behind here? Mechanical box. Down the other side. Pick off these little beasties here. Put the mechanical box in its little receptacle. On, not in. There's the boss. Let's just do this half first. Destroy the constructs. That was one of them anyway. Destroyed before you even got there. The other two will be the other side. Then we're on the last stage of the escalation. Ah. See how many we can get in here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and the last one will be 18. Not bad. Oh, double GA wand. That could be good. Not that I think that I'm going to change away from the wand I've got. But, you know, maybe sell if it's good enough. I haven't actually done any trading for a long time. So it is 71 gold, so I don't really need any gold. If I need to do a little bit of trading once I've got once I got my druid up and running, then I'll do it then. Okay, so that's them done, so time for the boss. Kill these on the way, see if there's any more Obdusite drops. And I completely didn't pick these up at all. So I'm glad I came back this way. Okay, so what's the next floor gonna be? Yay, Forgotten Wisdom. That's what we were after. Awesome. Destroy the silken spires. We shall try our best. I've been taking a look at a lot of the content creators, and I would say that Season 10 is looking quite good. Okay, well, that's where we need to get next. But there are some of the powers definitely broken. They were given this infinite number of damage. So that's absolutely going to get fixed. I think that was one of the new powers. Not sure, I can't remember exactly. Or one of the aspects, I think it was, that had been reworked on the druid. Storm Raven's looking good. Even without the busted skills, they're looking pretty neat. The Zork, gonna have more than one viable build. The Hydra still gonna be pretty powerful, even though they're nerfing the Serpentine. It's some of the other stuff that's in there, the seasonal powers, will more than make up for it. Can't get out of the way. There was some there, was there not? Ah, no, there wasn't. Right, so where's this? Ah, no, that's go the other way just to make sure there's nothing down here. Or up here, I should say. Ah, it's just the other side of the... Okay, never mind. Right, so the XP well should be somewhere in the back here. But yeah, the Season 10 looks... the Chaos Armor. There's going to be so many variations on the builds, I would say. Because of this, the seasonal powers and the... Oh, there's a chest. Skulls, okay. The Chaos Armor looks to be, you know, real game changer. And I can see a point where you've maybe only got one or two ancestrals, and that might be just your weapon, and maybe an amulet. I think maybe an amulet as well. Ring, you're probably still gonna go with Ring of Starless Skies. Oh, there's the... Let's kill this little lot. Because what I'm really wanting the XP well is for the pits. So but there are definitely some interesting builds. That's absolutely sure. I got all that. It's just a little bit up there. That's okay. Rigor and Urivar. But I think there's a lot going to be changed going from the PTR to the live server, which I believe is going to be on the 23rd of September. So which means that I've got until then to get myself to 30. 30, 300. Okay, that's a nice little... I didn't get any escalation dungeon. That's a bit annoying. Oh, what am I doing here? I didn't need to go outside, I needed to go back to Serigar. Get rid of whatever I picked up. See if there's anything. I mean, so you can imagine the Crown of Lucian on pants, for example. I mean, that's a decent pair of pants. Resource gen, a GA on resource gen, that's exactly what you need. And maybe keep a hold of them. Talarasha and a pair of gloves. That double GA is not very good. And there's nothing else worth keeping. And the only GA is Staff of Blam. And we'll put the... I say I've got some stuff to sell, but... yeah. But, okay, so... now that I've got this, I'll equip my Vade build. Which is the teleport, in other words. Before I get started, we'll get an itch lag. Craft some... yeah, 15 of them. Incense, soothing spices. Then we'll take some redamine. And Sage's Whisper. Because I like to keep things neat and tidy, I'll put that there. And put them in here. Getting too many bloods and stuff. I don't run bosses anymore because I don't need. I've got the gear that I need. Right? Let's just run one just to see how we are. I'll run a 74. The key is 90 seconds. That's what I want to run. If I can get there or thereabouts, I'm happy. To get from 90 to 91, it should take me about 2 hours. Game time. 2 hours in the pit. But it'll take actually a little bit longer than that. Because you've got your sort of in and outs, and then maybe if you're playing in a group, waiting for people to accept to start the run. So all of these takes a little bit of time. So I'm thinking maybe about 2.5 hours to 3 hours altogether. That's assuming I can get 90-second runs in. And a lot of that will depend on whether I can keep up my latency to some decent levels. But this is sort of okay. This is not a problem. But we're a little bit over on the time. So we're probably better running 69s rather than 74s. But if I get a strong enough team in the group, then 79s is not a problem. We were running 79s yesterday and with an average of a minute and a half. Yeah, just a little under 2 minutes, so I'm still okay. Right, I do need to take a quick break before we start anything else. So I shall just return. I will be back soon. Okay, that's better. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. Let's see if we can find a group to run with. Let's find a party. We're wanting to be the pits. It's a bit too low. That's a bit too high. I don't know why people stuff. I think what I'm gonna do, I'll list the party. That's what we're after. Focused gameplay. Quickly keep lasting. List party. The people know what we're after. Just give people a couple of minutes. Okay, that's fair. 252. More coming in. 20. Okay, let's try a 74 just in the middle to see how we can gauge the group. My latency is good, so far so good. Can just maybe run ahead. Leave the rest of them something to do. If our guy at 220 can actually stay alive. Okay, so far so good. That way, the other way. I get the channeling, there's a definite upturn in my... Okay, let's see. I think maybe 74s are at about the right level. We are blasting. Quick turnarounds. Okay, that looks like Druid and but the other one was. But they should be able to clean up after me. That's the whole idea. I'm just popping on ahead, going to the second floor. Then, so we don't kill the same monsters. Is there a strategy that worked reasonably well yesterday? Blast it. Went the wrong way. Oh, I didn't touch the blast wave, but never mind. Go on. Move. Yeah, so 74, because my goal is to be a minute and a half. So if a minute and a half, we might actually still be a little bit high. See how the next couple of runs go. We're more of a 2-minute run. Maybe a barb, and a rogue, one of each class. One dropped out. Was in. Oh, I'll move that this way. Zigzag. Plenty for them to clean up after me. With a couple of groups. I missed that blast wave this time. Doesn't I'm not managing to click the actual shrine, which is a bit of a bummer. Oh, for goodness sake. That's happened to me more. Yeah, I think we're just... my level's too high. But maybe if we go down to the 69, maybe we can get it done in the 90 seconds. Oh wow! Kudos. He's helping out. He doesn't need anything. Unless he's a new character and leveling up his cliffs. But that's what I want to be, 300. Moving. Oh, and the one I don't really need is a protection. One is to click it. This is better. Right. Have a little extra boost to my yeah, almost spot on. This is the grind. Welcome to the grind. Short floor. A rubber band there. Some nice artillery. Thank you very much. Nice death and destruction. Good laugh. Let's the group in there. Let's the group in here. Group here. Bit slow. Rinse and repeat. Who's the holdup? Somebody dropped out, that's... Okay, let's see who we get in instead. Yeah, this is a straightforward dungeon, that's for sure. Artillery comes in very nicely, thank you very much. Slight elite group. It's a time. Crow's just joined. Welcome. Welcome to Well. Take it slow group. And of course I am at a dead end. But the thing is with a group, hopefully the rest of the group can go a different way. A little bit, but not bad. Okay, then mother. Tad slow. Short dungeon, but my ping speed has just went a bit wayward. This floor has lots of monsters, but they're a bit sort of spaced out and not many elites. I always find that this just takes me that bit longer. Never have super duper times on this one. Group there. Focus. Crit strike and a chance to heal. Not exactly in my build. Who's the holdout? Getting quite a short floor. I hope they redesign this floor for the next season. Should be no floors that we hit so many dead ends. Ideally, I'd like to see floors that you don't hit any dead ends. Come on, get through there. Excuse me. Up the top. Excuse me. And we have spiders on this floor this time. We do have a nice bit of channeling. And dead ends. We did get 2 shrines. we know. Okay, see what we get. This one today. Second floor. Hopefully we don't need it. I think we might need it. They had the same. Sword? Excuse me. This is the way. I think next season, I think I'm gonna stick with the Sork. Although the Druid does seem to be a definite S tier build if they don't nerf it too much, that is. Stormcrow Ravens does look nice. There's been definitely a few different builds out there. Hydra still looks good, Ball Lightning looks good. Necro looks good. Minion Necros. All of them actually look fairly reasonable, except I haven't seen much on the rogue though. I haven't seen too much on the barb. But undoubtedly a lot of these things are going to get nerfed to some degree. Although I think some of them they're just going to leave the way they are. Why am I not moving? Okay. It's quite a decent lore this is. Oh, dead end, damn it. What if this other's a dead end? So I'm only picking up GAs. One or two GAs. Haven't hit any 3 or 4s. Sometimes he just does not want to move. He's a bit lazy. We have artillery. Been a good run. Who's the holdout? Somebody leaving. Definitely take a bit of the artillery. And a bit of the blast wave. Almost there. It does. Okay, we see how the other guys fare on their own. Too strong for them. Maybe I need to take it down an arch to... Oops, wrong way. Definitely snow. difference in a character makes. Actually not too bad after all. Go with this one. Yeah. Oh, either. Oops, somebody just cropped it. That's the first death so far. Come on, who's the holdout? Right at the very beginning, same character. Maybe I need to lower the difficulty. Maybe 69 might be better. Terrible. So, there's always this definite boost of speed, teleport. when I get the channeling. The mana shield next season, which is one of the chaos powers, perks, I think they're called, means that we don't really need mana generation too much. Cooldowns are still going to be quite important, but not mana generation, because that's going to take care of it. And it does depend on the build you got. I think you're pretty much mortal. But there's a lot of theory crafting still to be worked out. It's a lot of the streamers, the content creators are really not going to understand how they work until the patch notes after the PTR comes in. And then they'll be able to tweak their builds quite nicely. For me, I'll probably start with the Hydra. Just based on the build I've got right now. Because I think the Hydra is still going to be pretty strong next season. Even though they're nerfing the Serpentine aspect, there's other things that come into play that'll mean that it may actually be a lot more powerful. They want to go to a 69. Wow, my latency is 98 milliseconds. I've been like this for a long time. Much better. I think this is a better level for everybody. Who's the holdout this time? Leaving the group? Think we'll be able to break a minute? That's a wiggle. There's the second floor. Oh, got it. Just a little over a minute. Good, well done. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this rubbish, because I don't think there's gonna be anything I need to keep. That was a good run. I think 69 is the right designation. Oh, I've got an upgrade. Seated. Oh, wow.
Better than starting from nothing. I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Get rid of... Spend the obols while I'm here.
All finished, are you? See some steel you need?
Don't need one. Two.
Not a bad pull, that. Not a bad pull, that. My hammer sings on your return.
Yeah, definitely the best. The most appropriate, I should say, not the best, but the most appropriate for the group is the 69. We can manage to get through this in a minute and a half or less, and that's ideal. And I am 2/3 of the way, oh, 2/3, 1/3. 1/3 of the way through. Journey to Paragon 300. T1 is coming up. The channeling does give me this perma evade. Nice. Wish I could do this all the time. But my... just not able to do it. But next session, next season, maybe, yeah. Maybe it's going to be a little bit easier. Oops, missed that. Yeah. Yeah, this is the right level. That's better on Cube. Oops. Need to revive. I'm not the only one that's got lag problems. Like, got 9 through butter. Second floor. I go down. Like, keep on, keep on. Stub 1. Yep, that was a good run. See if we can do the same because we've got the addition of a 284 character. Latency is just spiked. That last character maybe... artillery. I'm hoping with the addition of the new character, I don't need might be able to get 90 seconds. That's the goal, 90 seconds. And we are well below that in this. Spot on. Awesome runs. These are good. With the addition of a slightly more powerful character, well, maybe a lot more powerful than other, that was probably... Okay. Get back to a 69. Then number 3. Should be able to clean that up. Oh, I missed it. Go, up we go, up we go. This might do it. Ah, not quite. There we go. Yeah, this is still a good level for this small group. If we can get through in a minute 15, that's even better. That means more XP per hour. So what I'm doing here is sort of running on ahead, killing just the minimum stuff, which allows the other teammates to focus on killing 100% of that first floor, running on to the second, so we don't kill the same stuff. So far so good. Okay, I need to take some more medicine to make sure I maximize my XP. Like we have a necro joined us. Floor again. Slightly different configuration, but it's the same floor regardless. It's a bit of artillery. Would be us. Yeah. Just a reminder, if you do enjoy this content, please like, sub, follow depending on your Twitch or YouTube. I'm streaming live on both. You in advance. Bit of chat as well if you would like. Would be nice. Tell me what you think. Be nice. Oh bugger, wrong way. Nice artillery shrine. So many ways to go. We can definitely there we go already. Nice and easy. Pop, pop, pop. And away he goes. Yeah, this is good. The goal is below 90 seconds, and we are so far managing to do this in about minute 15 average. So these are good runs. This is the right level. Gives us some good XP per hour. Almost halfway. Okay, who's the hold up? 2, 1, come on, last one. Ah, I just failed. Somebody gonna leave the group? Nope, there we go. See what we can do this time. Okay, so what I'm doing is sort of running on ahead to the second floor. Doing a little bit of damage as I'm running. My focus is to get to the second floor. So we're not all killing each other at cross purposes. I can focus on killing everything. Strategy that seems to be working mostly okay. Any luck, we might even get a sub 1 minute. I think we will. I think we're going to get a sub 1 minute. Wow. That's pretty damn good. $57 seconds? Maybe somebody can tell me. I think that was about 57. Maybe 53. Don't move. Why am I not moving? Okay. Bit slow this time, so let's just kill. See if we do any better. Is that lethal? Spiders? They're not from Mars? A protection shrine. Is it okay? Can we get another sub-minute? Do not. What was I thinking? Sub 1. No, we're close to sub 1. Did somebody die? Don't know. Never noticed. Come on, the holdouts. One more, thank you. I haven't had this floor so far in my morning session. Relatively small dungeon. Quick dungeon. Quick lord, I should say. Get it right. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Come on. There we go. Wait, I don't think we'll... Because it takes a little seconds to come down, but just a little bit over a minute. I think very nicely done. If you want to check out my build, the one I'm running right now, it's on Mobilytics in the link that's in the chat. I've got two builds here, one walking, called the walking build, and this is the teleport or even build. I generally use my walking build on Nightmare Dungeons and Escalations, and anytime my latency is sort of over 200, because then the evade becomes way too clunky. Like right now it's at 168 and you can tell it's... I get stuck on stuff. So then, when I get up to sort of 200, 200 plus, I change across to my walking build. Still quite powerful, but just not quite on the same level as the evade. Try and take out all this junk ones, then go the different direction. Done. Done. Pick up the GA items. So we are blasting. I'm not worried about glyphs because all my glyphs are at, that I need are at 100 and most of the rest of them are 90 plus, so I'm not focused on that. My focus purely is XP on my journey to Paragon 300. And it is a grind. That's absolutely 100% guaranteed to be. Because the pits are still the best location to get XP per hour. I've run very few Infernal Hordes this season. Take a bit of lethal. Although next season it's going to be a bit of a focus is the hordes, because that's where you get the new chaos uniques. Oh, for goodness sake! I nearly swore there. Channeling. A bit slow. Excuse me. $11 in the morning, my time. This is why I call it the morning session. Oh, one of the party members left. Let's continue with 3. Somebody else joins. Good, good, good. But we can do this on 3. And if you are enjoying what you're seeing, please leave a like, follow, subscribe, depending on which platform you're watching this on. I'm streaming both on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. I'll go up to a little bunch up here. The rest of them can marry on their way. Oh, they're all done up here. Down we go. It's a dead end, isn't it? I hope the others are feeling good. Oh, good move. Good. And if it's of teamwork. Just over half now. Oh. I figured that it'd take me about 3 hours to get from 290 to 291. Oh, right. So we're blasting our way through a 69. I am going to run through this a little quicker instead of killing everything in my way. Leaving the rest of the team to tidy up behind me. Oops. Group. Okay, what's this? Artillery. Nice. I love the artillery. Tyrael's might should be like this. But there's very few builds that use Tyrael's might now. I remember the first season when it came out, there was quite a few builds that were using it. But the majority now that, you know, the Shroud is just crazy powerful. With the 1 to every passive. I think on the PTR there's a bug and it's 2. That's probably going to get changed by the time it gets to live server. Can you imagine if it was 2 to each pack? That would be incredible. Looking forward to get something like the Ophidian's Iris on a pair of boots or a pair of chest armor. No, chest I'll probably still go with the Shroud. But maybe on a pair of gloves. Might be interesting. Ring of the Infinite. Next season is looking to be a lot of build diversity. The Chaos Armor. Already I've seen like 2 for the Ball Lightning, 2 completely different builds. Oh, I missed that bit. Oh, I got them. Yeah, 2 completely different builds that were running Pit 100. I think Immortalize is one of the build content creators. And then Akuna done a build that was Hydra, which was essentially the same as it is this season, just with the Chaos powers. And both of them were clearing Pit 100s in a relatively good time. Although I noticed Makuna's gear was 4GA, 4GA, 3GA. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's not really a viable build. Storm Ravens look to be pretty powerful next season, even if they don't use the bugs. Because I think there was an aspect that was bugged. It was causing infinite damage. So I think it was it. I think it was Immortalize that made a build using the Storm Ravens that didn't use any of the bugged powers, and it still cleared 100. Oh, this is the wrong bloody way. Okay, well just kill everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next season. But my goal is 300 this season. We're steadily getting there. I think the season ends on the 23rd. That's sort of something that just sticks in my mind. Don't know where I got that from. Could be completely wrong, but it sounds about right. Okay, these guys are coming that way. Group got it? Yeah. If anybody knows when the season's actually ending, just drop a note in the comments. Because okay, we have a party member. One holdout. Go. We seem to have had this floor quite a lot this morning session. I dislike this floor. Too many walls. Too many corners. Doesn't make it easy, and too many bloody dead ends. That's the most annoying thing, is the dead ends. The rest you can sort of navigate your way through, but dead ends is a bit of a bugbear. So the goal is a minute and a half, and we just hit that, so almost perfect. We are lasting. Okay, one holdout. Okay, this time it's the first floor. Right. Well, this floor is can be actually quite good, or it can be quite shite. Because sometimes on this floor, you got some really good monster densities. But other times, depending on the configuration of this floor, you can... The monsters are too far apart. And like this, it's... Like, where are they? Get some good monster density at the beginning, and then they sort of disappear. I would have liked you guys to go to a different place. A little bit too slow, but still okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's see what we can this floor. Maybe we can break a minute. Last time we were on this floor, a different, slightly different makeup of the group, we broke 1 minute. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's the second floor just behind me. Okay, go up through the middle. Where are we gonna? Not quite, not quite. Just a little over. Close. Close. Ensure that I've got 13%. It'd been good if we could have, if I had an XP well, but alas I don't, and I don't have any wisdom. Dungeons to run. Which is, it seemed to be a little bit sparse. Last couple of escalations I ran, I didn't get another one. So I've even run out of escalation dungeons. Take the lethal. But this has been a fun season, I think. Well, actually, I think all seasons are fun. I'd be honest. I enjoy this game immensely. So for me, pretty much every season is fun. I think the only reason, the season of the Construct, which was, what, 4? Something like this? This one I found to be so-so, I have to say. But that was the only one that I didn't really 100% say this was fun. But everything else has been totally awesome. Other people might disagree, but I enjoy. Ah, my latency has just crept up over 200. I think I'm gonna take a break in 10 minutes or so. It's almost lunchtime. Oh, wrong way. Okay, let's kill everything on the way back. Quite a short dungeon, that one. Or 2 dwarves, depending on what you want to designate. Here again, we've run out. Roughly 90 seconds though. The rest of the team members seem to be able to blow out their blocks. There's nobody in here, that's the problem. Okay, this looks as though it's one of these bugged. Well, I've been in these before. Not sure exactly how with the best methodology I'm sort of continuing. But they're in a different dungeon. I don't know if they're like going in and out of this dungeon or whether they're just in a different dungeon completely. But this is a bug. See what happens when I get through to the boss? Shouldn't be too long now. little group. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens at the boss. Now they're in. No idea what's happening. Very strange. I'd travel to... range. Maybe somebody else can explain how that happens, 'cause I have no... The difference in me completing an own, essentially carrying the rest of the group, and the rest of the group joining in, is about 30 seconds.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Welcome. Couple of more runs, I think. Then I'll take a break for my lunch. Having fun blasting away here. Ah, there's... Either will definitely help. Oh, here we go again. This is the bug. How many times this time? 2, 3. 4. Nobody here. Okay, this will be my last round for today. It says they're here, but they're not. You're welcome. Ah, Jesus H, look at this. I think I'm going to get transported into the pit that they... Yeah. Look at this, it's stupid. Anyway, that's me for this morning. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, subscribe, follow, depending on if you're watching on Twitch or watching on YouTube. So thank you very much. Gonna do a little cleanup.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. When
Go.
you need see some steel you need. What still got some good in it?
Hello, shame that. Hello. Not a bad pull, that. Hello, shining, shame that.
Pardon me, not one G8 amongst that lot. Oops, wrong.
Hello, shining peak. Well, hello, shining peak.
Wrong one at Louis as well.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon. What's left, you ask?
Craft anything? I haven't got any room to craft anything. No sigil dust. And all of these are Roderick. Strong room. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we may see you in the afternoon session. Bye for now.